We're Jay and Beans, and this summer we hit the road for 6,000 miles across the U.S., from Kentucky to California and back. 4 episodes, 1 excellent adventure. Let's go! For this part of our Colorado adventure, we had to go a little off script. We came to Ouray planning to off-road on the famous Imogene Pass, but Colorado had other ideas. With Imogene closed, we pivoted to another Jeep Badge of Honor trail, Engineer Pass, and honestly, it turned into one of the most unforgettable days of the trip. And after the mountains tested us, we headed even farther west, slowing things down and adding another national park to our journey at Mesa Verde. Back in 2020, Beans and I took a summer trip to Colorado and rented a Jeep. We weren't even planning to do Imogene Pass, it just sort of found us when a friend suggested it as a way to get from Ouray to Telluride. That drive flipped a switch for us. We loved the challenge, the scenery, and the feeling of being somewhere you couldn't reach in a normal car.
Well, it's the worst that can happen.
That?
Is the other Jeep already over the cliff?
It also ended up being the most expensive Jeep rental ever, because not long after that trip, we bought one of our own. So when Imogene didn't work out for us this time, it didn't feel like a setback. It felt like an opportunity for a new adventure. Enter Engineer Pass.
Good morning.
How y'all doing?
We are on our way to Engineer Pass to go off-roading. We were going to go to Imogene Pass, but it is closed, sadly.
So we're going to do Engineering Pass and then move on down toward Mesa Verde National Park. Spend 2 nights there and hopefully get to see a couple of the guided tours.
So we set off looking for the trailhead for the Alpine Loop. Just when I thought we may be lost, I quickly realized that the road conditions let us know that we had in fact found it.
Now, this has got to be it, right?
Yes.
This isn't way to the damn trail.
Hi, Shelby.
How you doing?
We are just starting Engineer Pass.
Engineer Pass is one of Colorado's classic high-alpine off-road routes, running between Ouray and Lake City through the heart of the San Juan Mountains. Topping out at over 12,800 feet, it combines everything we love about off-roading. Huge views, real exposure, rocky climbs, and just enough of a what-if factor to keep you fully locked in. On the trail, you pass through the ruins of old mining towns and equipment. This one here is the old Michael Breen mine. Compared to Imogene, Engineer is longer and a little less polished, with fewer switchbacks, more rugged sections, and stretches where the road feels carved straight into the side of the mountain. It's not the most technical trail we've ever done, but it does demand respect. There's no rushing it, and there's definitely no autopilot. Sabina thinks I only show footage of her bloopers, so here's me bottoming out our Jeep.
Oopsie.
Getting up close to the top, we think, of Engineer Pass. Beautiful place. Beans decided she had to get in on the driving fun. You having fun yet?
I am now. I'm driving. No. Add a little snow, rocks, alpine tundra to the mix.
Like just about everywhere, Beans found some of her fellow Nebraska fans.
Go Big Red!
Go Big Red!
As we made our way to the top, we found a great spot to enjoy some incredible 360-degree views. While we may have had some bad luck with Imogene still closed, we were really lucky in that Engineer Pass just opened a day or so ago. We drove through some sections that just a day or two prior would have been under several feet of snow.
This is wild.
Why do they come up here and clear that?
I don't know. That's a lot of snow.
The drive down the backside of Engineer Pass was longer and less technical, but still incredibly scenic, with much of the road running along Henson Creek on the way to Lake City. It was the kind of stretch where you could finally relax a little bit and just soak it all in. This is the Ouray mine that made Lake City. Pretty cool little stop just on our way out from the trail. Some great views. A lot of old buildings from the mine that used to be here that kind of helped support the town back in the day. If we do this again, and we probably will, we'll definitely spend the night in Lake City. It looked like a charming little mountain town, but we didn't have enough time to explore because we still had a 4.5-hour drive ahead of us to Cortez, Colorado. On the map, it didn't seem that far, but when you have to drive around a mountain, 84 miles can turn quickly into more than 200. After a couple of days on the road, we had some regrouping to do when we finally made it into Cortez. Two rookies look like we're staying for 2 nights. We might have a little reorganizing to do, so we just brought it all. The next morning, we took the short drive to Mesa Verde National Park. One thing that surprised us right away is how spread out the park really is. Even after passing through the entrance and visitor center, it's still about a 45-minute drive to reach the main areas like Chopin Mesa, where many of the cliff dwellings are located. If you have a scheduled tour, and most of the major sites require one, you'll definitely want to build in extra time just for driving within the park. If you do have the time, that drive is part of the experience. There are several scenic pullouts and overlooks along the way, and each one offers a different perspective on just how vast and rugged this landscape really is. We had tickets for the Balcony House tour, which turned out to be one of the most memorable experiences of the entire trip. Balcony House isn't something you just walk through, it's a bit of an adventure. Getting there meant climbing tall ladders, squeezing through narrow tunnels, and carefully navigating exposed ledges. Standing inside those stone walls, it's impossible not to feel a deep respect for the ancestral Puebloans who built and lived here more than 700 years ago. While this adventure didn't go according to our original plan, it may have worked out even better. We were incredibly fortunate to catch Engineer Pass just as it opened, and Mesa Verde ended up being an unexpected highlight of the trip. Next week, we wrap up this 4-week cross-country adventure pushing further west with a stop in Paso Robles, California, before heading north to meet up with my cousin Tim and his wife Krista for a backpacking trip at Point Reyes and a little more wine tasting in Sonoma and Napa. If you've enjoyed this journey, please consider subscribing and joining us on more excellent adventures